Hello everybody, it's Natalie Fabulous, and I'm so sorry for the lack of activity and the lack of videos, but for the people that don't follow my Instagram, you wouldn't know that I broke my tibia, which for those of you who don't know what that is your shin bone. So it's pretty hard to take videos out and about and do vlogs, going places, and or like Carowin's blogs, or just do tutorials when you have a broken leg, especially since I'm on crutches. I wouldn't be able to hold the camera. And for those of you that have crutches, you would know, that have had crutches, you would know how horrible they are. I hate them, and I still have until April 7th. And that's when I go back, and they're going to tell me how much longer I have. I'm really hoping that they're going to go back and they're going to be like, your leg's healed, you're all good. But I guess I'll just tell a story. I'll tell you how it happened, pretty much. Okay, so for those of you that don't live around here, you wouldn't know what Kate Skates is, but Kate Skates is a a roller rink, roller skating. And one of my really good friends, Autumn, and I, she had to go and watch her little sister. And she asked me if I wanted to go, to keep her company. So, of course, I said yes. So, we go, and after, 30 minutes of just, watching them skate, I was like, come on, let's go skate. And she didn't want to at all, but I, forced her to. I was like, come on, we're here, we might as well. And this is during competition season, so I'm not really supposed to be doing that. But, so we go and, get the skates or whatever, and we buy them, we put them on. And it was $18 for us just to do that. So we start skating, and after 30 minutes into skating, some kid tries to come by, and he's too competitive, and I was this far away from where the carpet is, and then it goes down, and then there's the actual rink. So I was pretty close to the end. And he tries to squeeze in between me, and once he realized that he couldn't get through there, he shoved me. And when he shoved me, my skates went forward, and it pushed into the back of Autumn's skate, and it pushed her forward, and she fell backwards, and she landed on my leg. But since I was still in a standing position, whenever she landed on it, it made me fall backwards. But since her body was on my leg couldn't come up with me when I went back. So it just broke. And I didn't even think it was broken because I wasn't even crying or anything. I started laughing because usually when you fall, it's just something funny. So I just started laughing, and then I just tried to stand up, and when I tried to stand up, I realized I couldn't at all. So I had Autumn help me get out of the rink, and we sat in the arcade area, and I was sitting there, and I took off the skate. I was looking at it, and the bone was protruding. For those of you that don't know what protruding means, it means sticking out, protruding. Go to Google. They can give you a better definition. But and I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I guess it's broken. I could hear it crack when I was falling, but I don't know, I just didn't really think much of it. And I have a very high tolerance for pain, so I didn't really feel much. And it's so bright. I'm trying to lean back, but I'm scared I'm going to fall off this chair. But anyways, so I called my mom, and my mom was like, why were you skating anyways? Because I wasn't supposed to be, I was just supposed to be watching. But, this goes to show you kids, don't do stuff that you're not supposed to, because it can have pretty bad consequences. And that happened definitely more than a month ago. I don't know exactly how long ago it was. But so they take us to urgent care. They take me to urgent care. Autumn stayed there because she still had to watch her sister. So they take me to urgent care, and we went in, and they put me in a wheelchair and everything because I couldn't walk on it. And whenever the doctor walked in, he was like, oh yeah, this is definitely broken because of how it looked. It was disgusting. And he takes me into the x-ray room, and whenever we get the x-rays back, he was like, oh, it's perfectly fine, there's nothing wrong with it. So they sent me home, but they had wrapped up my leg, but they just sent me home. And then on the way back from urgent care, they call us, and they're like, oh yeah, there's a fracture. So luckily, since it was already wrapped, we didn't need to go back immediately, but we went back the next morning, this time to Ortho Carolina instead of urgent care. And oh, sorry, I thought my blinds were about to fall, and that would have just closed off the view. Okay, so I went back the next day. They put me in a permanent cast, and out of all the colors I could have chose, I really, really, really wanted yellow because yellow is my favorite color. And so I said I wanted yellow, and they were like, oh, sorry, this location doesn't have yellow. And I was like, okay. So I said that I wanted white, and they were like, oh, you don't want white. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I do, but whatever you say. So they were trying to get me to, like, choose from all these colorful ones, and I was like, I'm getting black. I just like the richness of that look. I don't know. I just really liked the look of the black. So I got a black cast, and I had that on until, like, March 16th, I think that's what it was. I had the black cast on with my crutches, and it wasn't a walking cast, so it was like angled downward, so I wouldn't be able to put any pressure on it or whatever. And the first day that I had my cast, I tried to take a shower, and I just didn't think about it, and I tried to put pressure on it like I do usually, and I just like fall. That was so painful. I wasn't ready for that. And especially with me being a dancer, it was like 100 times harder on me to have a broken leg, because you have to use your legs when you're a dancer. And so I go back March 16th, and they take off my cast, and it was like black and purple. It looked gross, and I was like, oh great, I guess it's not healed yet. I was thinking it would be a lot better. And they take x-rays, and they were like, you still have like another month. So from then, I was supposed to go back. I'm supposed to go back originally. Oh, they put me in a walking boot. It's not, except I can't walk on it. I still have to have my crutches, but they said it would be easier on me to have the boot instead of having a cast, because I'd be able to take it off when I take a shower and everything, and I can wear regular jeans, and I can actually wear pants. And so I got that, and then I was supposed to go back April, like, 13th, and my mom changed my appointment to the 11th, and then from there, I have a competition the weekend of April 8th and 9th, and so I was like, why don't we just try to make it April 7th, so if by some stretch of the imagination they clear me then, I can dance that weekend, because I don't like missing dance competitions. Like, I still have to go, but I sit there and I watch, like, all my teammates, and then, like, they have, like, replacements for me, so it's like I'm seeing people, like, performing in my spot. I don't know, it's kind of sad, but, I mean, I understand why they're doing it. It's justifiable. And, so they moved my appointment to April 7th, and fingers crossed that I will be healed, and I can perform that weekend, because that's my favorite competition. I really, really like Epic. So, why does it look like there's, like, something yellow on my teeth? Maybe that's just me. I don't know. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, and this year, I am choreographing a little girl solo. She's 7, and it's called Americano. Whenever we get a good video of it, I'm going to put it on my YouTube, because I love this solo, and I love her, and I love their family. I'm really close to their family, and I was there for their newest baby's birth and everything. Like, I'm like practically part of their family. And so far this year we've had 3 competitions, and she's won first at every single one. And the first competition she won, I know she's gotten a special judge award at all of them. The first one she got the Precision Award. The second competition she got a $500 Hollywood scholarship. And this most recent competition she got the Fierce Award. I'm very proud of her. And so she's undefeated, and she's in the competitive division. She's not even in recreational. She's a very, very talented little dancer, and I'm very proud of her. And Cassie and I's duets this year, one of them is called Rehabilitation, and the storyline is I'm her older sister, and she has, like, a drinking problem, and I'm trying to convince her to go off to rehab, and, like, I'm trying to convince her that she has a problem and she needs to get it fixed, but she keeps pushing me away, and by the end of the dance, I have her there, and she just, like, gives up, because once she's there, like, she's not going to be, like, leaving anytime soon, so I just have to leave her. So that's the storyline for that one, and then our other one is called Love Shack, and it's just, like, a really fun jazz number. Hopefully I'll be able to get good videos of all of these and post them on my channel. Oh, and my solos this year. One of them is Queen of Hearts, and I have this very elaborate costume, and I have like this long skirt and like this big collar, and I have a big crown. It's a really fun dance. And my other solo is called Black Hole Sun. It's contemporary. I really like that one. And I'm adding another solo. Since I've been bedridden for the past, like, however long, because the whole week before I broke my leg, I had the stomach virus. So I've been bedridden from dance for so long now, and I've choreographed a lot of dances since then. And one of the ones I choreographed is now going to be a solo that I'm adding for the next, like, for some of the next competitions. So I'm very excited about that. But, yeah, so that's pretty much an update on how things have been going. Hopefully I'll be out of this boot, and I'll be out of a cast, and I'll be off my crutches, and I'll be good to start doing videos again. But I'm so sorry that I haven't been able to post anything. And I doubt everybody's still here at this point, but I gotta close off the video, even if nobody's watching. So, thanks for watching, and remember to like, subscribe, and comment on Natalie Fabulous's videos. Anyways. Thanks for watching, and I love you guys.